Hello, brothers and sisters. I hope you all are doing well when you see this. I did not post this as an event. I just wanted to get in and just throw this out real quickly. Over the past several months, I have heard multiple times people saying that Jesus never claimed to be God. I've heard this from people who are not Christians. I've heard this from people who claimed to be Christians but did not apparently understand Scripture. And I've heard this from several followers of Islam who believe Jesus is a prophet, but they do not accept that he was God. So I thought I would take a few minutes here and provide a couple of scriptures where Jesus did not say specifically, "I am God," but the phrases that he used in conversation with the scribes and Pharisees were such that they recognized his claim as being God. So let's look at two in particular. The first one is in John 8:58 and 59. He had been having a discourse with the Jewish leaders on his ministry and the things he was doing. And they questioned whether he was who he was, and he made a claim that Abraham rejoiced to see his day. And when they asked him how he could know Abraham if he was only not even 50 years old yet, Jesus says, "Truly, truly, I say to you, before Abraham was, I am." So they picked up stones to throw at him, but Jesus hid himself and went out of the temple. To understand this phrase, "before Abraham was, I am," we need to understand the history behind it. And this goes back to Exodus 3, where Moses is at the burning bush and God is speaking with him. And God's telling him that he is to go to Egypt to lead Israel out of their captivity and into freedom and ultimately to the promised land. Moses says, "The people will ask me, what is the name of the God who has sent you?" And God says, "I am who I am. Therefore tell them, I am has sent me." So Jesus, in saying, "Before Abraham was, I am," he is claiming to be the same God that showed up at the burning bush with Moses. Now, he did not say, "I am God," but he used the name God provided Moses, "I am," as a proclamation that he is God. The second one is in the Old Testament passage is in Exodus chapter 3, if I haven't said that. The second passage is in John 10:30 through 34. And give me just a second, my pop-up is not working. There we go. Okay. Jesus said, and again, this is a discourse with the scribes and Pharisees, and Jesus says, "I and the Father are one." The Jews picked up stones again to stone him, and Jesus answered them, "I have shown you many good works from the Father. For which of them are you going to stone me?" And the Jews answered him, "It is not for a good work that we are going to stone you, but for blasphemy, because you, being a man, make yourself God." So when Jesus said, "I and the Father are one," the Jews understood him to say that he was God, and they were going to stone him for blasphemy because he made himself out to be God. That's what the Jews saw. So again, Jesus did not specifically say, "I am God," but he did in the proclamation of saying, "I and the Father are one," make the proclamation that he was God. And the Jews understood that, and they were going to stone him. I don't know if you guys ever get comments from people about, did Jesus claim to be God? If you have and have not known how to answer, then maybe this will help you to be able to answer them in a more reasonable fashion that they would not be able to argue with. Some will still argue because he did not say, I am God. But when you look at the context behind these two passages, it is clear that his proclamation of being God was made because the Jews were looking to stone him for making that proclamation. Thank you for watching, and I ask the Lord's blessings and peace be with you as you go out throughout your day. I will be looking to throw out little 5, 6, 7-minute postings periodically, maybe 3 or 4 times a week. I don't know yet, just so I can throw out little nuggets to chew on. The Lord bless you, and we will talk with you at another time. I hope this blesses you. Bye.